Okay, so you've made it through the Move Tool tutorial, and now it's time to test your endurance on the Move Tool obstacle course. Make sure that you print out the homework from your homework folder in Chapter 5. It's always good to have this printed out. And what I want you to do is, as you go through the Move Tool obstacle course, we're going to record our times and jot down attempt 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, when you're going through here, remember the default command or the default shortcut for the Move Tool on a fresh install of SketchUp is the M key. So use that M key to use the Move Tool. Focus on using your 3-button scroll wheel mouse to get around. Check this out. If I go over here to Google Chrome and I do a Google search for stopwatch, it brings up this stopwatch app right here. So I can time myself, and this is a great way to, you probably don't even have to have Chrome, just type it into Google, type stopwatch, and now we can time ourselves on this course. Before we get to the course though, let me show you through it. If we look at our Move Tool obstacle course, again, this is in your homework folder. Let's take a look around. These are all tasks that you should be pretty familiar with. You can see that we've got these familiar blocks to move to point A. Then we've got this other moving the different A, B, C, or D to the different A, B, C, or D points. And that you're going to want to tap Control or Option on the Mac to make a copy. Then we're going to move down here. We're going to make a copy at a precise move and copy at 8 feet and do that 12 times and so on and so forth. Moving along to snapping to different points. And then over here, this is going to use the exact same row of blocks, except we're going to copy them this way and do a divide array. So these are all tasks that we've already done. I've walked you through, but the key here is using is really repetition. This course is all about muscle memory of these simple commands, and if you get them down and just get them like really implanted in your head, then when you're making these more complex designs, all these other simple commands are just going to flow from you. So the Move Tool is a perfect example of a tool that if you just can master it and go through this obstacle course at least 5 times, this is going to really hammer this tool down and make it a permanent part of your skill set. So let's take a stab at it. I'm going to go through it. You can just sit back and watch. This is not for you to follow along necessarily. I'm just explaining the homework, and I'm going to see what my best time is here. I'm going to give it one shot, and then I'm going to leave it up to you to do it yourself and knock out 5 attempts, maybe even more than that, you know, whatever it takes. But really with attempt 1, I would record that score at that time and see how much you can beat it by on 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'll bet you your time is going to significantly drop as you do this over and over. So let's give it a shot. All right, so over here, I'm going to set up my stopwatch, and I'm ready to go here, okay? Let's rock. Hit start, and we're in. Okay, so here, I'm going to just take my keyboard shortcut with the select tool. You could just use the Move tool without selecting. It has that auto select command, so I'll just kind of work with that. Look at me navigating to that view that's strategic for what I'm working on, using that scroll wheel button to orbit around. This one I'm going to tap Control or Option on the Mac and make a copy for each one. All right, so we'll go here, get to point A. So you can see how I'm grabbing point A and then C. You want to snap it to the right point. So now we need D over here. And let's see, we've got A here and B, and we need D. All right, so moving around. Remember, you can pan by holding Shift while you orbit. And let's see, there's point D, like that, and point C. All right, so we're getting there. And B, where's B? All right, I kind of like this. This is fun. I'm interested to see what kind of scores you guys are going to post and rub it in my face when you beat me. I'll be, it'd make me very happy for you guys to whip me on this. All right, there we go. We're there. Now we're going to hit copy, and we're going to say 8 feet, and we're going to do that 12 times. All right, there's the first one. Next, we're going to do 3 feet on the red axis, and we're going to do that 4 times. And then we're going to do 5 feet on the red axis 7 times. And we're going to do point A to point A and do that 7 times. And then again, point A to point A 4 times. And we got those all lining up. Perfect. All right, next, we're going to go all the way down here. I'll do point A to here and say 7 divided by enter. And then this next one is going to be 12 divided by enter. So we copy it all the way down the line, 12 divided by enter. And then we've got 16'6". We'll type 16'6", enter. Shoot, I didn't see 5 divided by. All right, so 16'6", and 16'6", enter. 5 divided by, enter. The next one's 25 feet with 9 divisions. So we're going to say 25 feet, enter, 9 divided by, enter. And this one is going to be 40 feet and 20 divided by, enter. So we'll make a copy of this at 40 feet, 20 divided by, enter. There we are. Back to our time. And I made it in 2 minutes and 44 seconds, just under 2:45. All right, so there's my time. That was a decent attempt, so I would just, jot that down on attempt number 1. And, if I had to guess, I'm just going to go out on a limb and say, if I really were to do my 5 attempts here, I'll bet I could shave 30 seconds off that time. I'm not sure, but anyways, for this tutorial, though, that is how you do the obstacle course. You can just, close it, reopen it, easy enough to try again. Record your score. I promise, if you just go through this and go through the motions, it is going to make your life so much easier down the road. And the truth is, it's kind of fun. I mean, just go through it, make it a game, see if you can't beat your time. So, also keep in mind that the next lesson in SketchUp for Professionals is an extended lesson. So make sure that you consider purchasing that. It's a really valuable exercise. Same setup when it comes to the rotate tool. I'm going to walk you through all of the commands for the rotate tool, and we're going to provide you with a rotate tool obstacle course. Same thing with the follow me tool. So those are classes or chapters 6 and 7. Those are part of extended. So hope to see you in those tutorials. If not, we'll see you on the other side of them. And just either way, keep practicing, and we'll see you in that next tutorial.